The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2024 spring edition of The Local Show. I'm your host, Tom Soccocio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. The Local Show features conversations about local businesses, and we talk with the business owners and the CEOs and CFOs, entrepreneurs, nonprofits, business advocates, and other business-friendly organizations. We learn how they got into business, why they do business right here in Syracuse, New York, and where their businesses might be going in the future. You will hear all about their successes, their challenges, opportunities, marketing, and advertising. We're broadcasting from the Zoey Advertising Studios, sponsored by Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. And you can also see us on YouTube. And that is one heck of a picture to see us on YouTube. You can see Steve.
We look better on the radio, to be honest.
Hey, I went to Dr. Potenza. Do you know where he is?
You one of your people?
Just around the corner from Blake Jewelers over there in Township 5.
All right.
He was recommended to me by Dr. Barry because I had these growths all over my face, mushrooms and various things like, no, they were just like little skin tags. So I said, I want to look pretty because if I want to...
Just to be clear, every listener just went, ew. Okay, go ahead. Just to be clear.
Now that I'm 60, I want to resume my modeling career. And I think you know that. That's my new motto, sexy at 60. So I went to get these things taken off my face, and he did a great job. But I'm very self-conscious of it. Like I had to wear the Band-Aids, No,
because I'm looking going, I don't even know what you were talking about.
Right. I know. Right? You can't even see anything. He did such a great job. And when I was at the gym, I thought, oh, great. I don't want to go to the gym and people will be looking at me like, who is this elephant man, right? But basically what it does is it makes you look tougher. Guys with Band-Aids all over their face, they go, he must be an MMA fighter.
Nah, when you're tripping over the skin tags, it's time to have them taken off. That's a problem. It's time to take that thing off. But you ever meet someone you're thinking, have you ever thought of taking that thing off?
Yeah.
Does that hurt?
It all worked out. But other than that, Steve, I'm doing just fine. Yeah. We got a good show for you too. And I'm going to allow you to stick around. What do you think of that?
Okay.
Hang out. Joe Scripa is going to be up. He's the owner of the Scripa Group, real estate and property management. Charlie Van Patten is the owner of Mattress Makers. We'll talk to him. John Kamuda is the president, and Jason Mahalik is the assistant technology professional at CNY Medical Products. We'll have a deep conversation with them. Andy Lamarand is the general manager of Cloud9 Creamery and Cafe. Dr. Nicole Grassi is the owner of Lumine Dental Aesthetics, one of your favorites.
Yeah, I love the dentist.
Yeah, I told her to bring in a drill so we could hear the sound.
I just broke out into a sweat.
Maybe some of those metal tools dropping on the...
Let's go back to your skin tags.
Lauren Cochin is the president of the MOST Museum of Science and Technology. She'll stop by. Greg Labar is the manager of Preferred Power Sports. And then James Mason, business manager at North Atlantic States Regional Council of the Carpenters, otherwise known as the Carpenters Union.
Yeah, there we go.
So there you go. Joe's here. How you doing there, Mr. Scripa?
Great. Yourself, Tom?
Oh, I'm hanging right in there.
Joe, have you ever had skin tags removed, Tom?
I have not had any removed. I would. No. I'm tough under any kind of knife or removal of anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll keep it all.
Did they freeze them, Tom?
No, they didn't do the freezy thing. That was the one girl came in.
A Sawzall?
I did say girl. She was a female doctor, and she had the Novocaine. And that was the first, I've done the freezy thing, but they actually take the Novocaine and stick it in. Oh, you're going to feel a little pinch. And it's like, It wasn't that bad. But so they put that on. I had one on my shoulder too. It was like a splotch. And then they try to make you not feel, worried. It's hardly ever cancer, really.
Oh, my goodness.
No,
we have to send them out.
No, but that's okay. It's better to know. Better to know.
Yeah, that's fun. But fun things, don't you, Joe?
Fun things, yeah. I've got my head in a vice all day, every day about how we find somebody real estate for less money.
Yeah.
And, prices are going up and Interest rates are staying steady. So, it's a battle every day.
It's a yin and a yang. How long have you been in the business?
Oh, I think 23 years specifically.
Yeah. And Scripa Group's been around for what, 12, 13, 14?
About 12 years. Yeah.
Very nice. Yep. And I was talking to Kelly, and Kelly, works with you now over there. Kelly's my wife, for those of you keeping up with things. And she was saying that you had a new client on, that you were doing some property management and construction management. I don't think people know you do that.
Actually, what we're doing is we do some project management, and this particular client is purchased a couple of buildings. One of them happened to catch on fire.
Oh my goodness!
It's in a
after he purchased it or before?
It was after he purchased it.
Okay.
It was vacant. Yeah, and it was. I guess homeless people went in.
Oh, okay.
And, in a cold night, lit a fire.
Yeah, I heard that on the news, actually.
Yeah, yes. And then the fire took through the remainder of the place.
Oh, goodness.
Just to be clear, I didn't start the fire. Tom, don't look at me.
He may have.
I thought Steve was cooking his hot dogs.
I was waiting for that. So I was.
Nonetheless, it's very close to the new JMA, which is downtown JMA Wireless.
Okay,
the new facility down there.
Oh, that's impressive. By Syracuse Community Health. That's an impressive.
So it's 56 units currently dilapidated and uninhabited. And this client kind of bought the whole block. I mean, there's some other properties on there, but it really will encompass pretty much a whole block. It borders West Street.
Is it on Seymour? Is that Seymour Street?
It is on Seymour Street, and we had we had the opportunity to speak to some city officials and things of that nature. It sounds like it's going to be very well received.
So what's Scripa's role in that?
What we will do is we will work with the owner, and we will work as the owner's representative with the city to take it through the process of approvals. We'll work with an architecture firm. Actually, on this one, we work with In Architects. We work with them a lot. Everybody knows In Architects. They are the In Architects. There we go. And really very good. We work with them a lot. And so we'll work hand in hand with them. We'll take it into the city. We'll take it into the Industrial Development Association and, go through the whole process. Then we'll help the owner probably hire some contracting firms and things of that nature.
Isn't that incredible? He does all of that. So Scripa Group is not just, selling and buying properties.
No project management. So if an owner owns a property that needs work or it's been dated or something like that, so oftentimes what happens is we take it into our brokerage for releasing, and we get in there and we might say, hey, if you did this, we might be able to improve your income, by either renovating, creating new spaces, or things of that.
So it's math, something Tom knows nothing about.
Yes, I'm not a math guy.
It is. It's economics. Yeah. It's economics. We had a couple of shopping centers, older shopping centers that we did it with over the years, where they were 10 spaces, and then we ended up turning them into 15 spaces. The smaller spaces were easier to rent than the bigger spaces, and they bring a little bit more money. So it's time value of money and time value of your investment that you make. So in that, as a manager, what we do is we're not only managing the property, we're not only managing the project, but we're managing the income and improving the income.
Wow, that's nice. Totally speculative, because I don't think you're involved with this property, but that whole in Mattydale, what was that where the Christmas tree shop was? What do we used to call that?
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights Plaza.
Yeah.
Yep.
Will anything good ever come of that again? I used to like that.
I'll give you my spin of the wheel on that one. I say that one gets a big developer takes it over, and it gets a full new lineup of tenants.
Exposure's great there. You can see it.
I know. Isn't that nice?
Amazing location. There's a couple challenges with in and out because you can only access it a certain way. But it's a great location, and I think it'll make a great home for some new business.
So if somebody has some property they want to maximize, they can talk to joescripagroup.com, 452-1200.
That's it.
Yes. Looking to buy, sell, including residential, ask Joe.
That's right.
This guy over here, Joe Scripa.
Very
Yes,
nice.
that's right.
All right, Joe. Thank you so much, and you have a great rest of the day.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Charlie Van Patten's coming up next, owner of Mattress Makers. We'll tell you how to get a great deal on mattresses, and we'll learn a little bit about the industry as well. Right here on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.